back from church today. Chris was sick and he did not go. Wasn't feeling well. I think he worked out in the heat too much yesterday. And I had lunch with Jen. Josh had some errands he needed to run after church. So anyhow, I'm listening to NPR, which I normally do when I'm in the car by myself. Chris doesn't really like NPR. And they're talking about the Galapagos Island turtles and how the Galapagos Island turtles they came close to extinction because like 500-600 years ago, pirates would come and they would throw these goats on the island so that they would have, when they got tired of fish or these tortoises or whatever, that they'd have fresh goat meat. So there's all these goats that were all over all these islands. Well, Galapagos Island turtle population was diminished because these goats, there was 100,000 goats, ate all the vegetation on the Galapagos Island, which was needed for these turtles. So they had a big summit on what to do about the extinction of these turtles, and they said, well, these turtles might be extinct, but there's a ton of goats. So the goats were going to have to go. And so what they did was they would take these helicopters up with snipers on both sides, and they'd find these goats and they would just sniper these goats. They would just kill these goats. And so it got to be where the goats became really smart and they would hide underneath trees and hold their breath and whatever, hide in caves so that the snipers couldn't get them because they associated the helicopter noise with evil, death, whatever. So anyhow, they would get these, what they called Judas goats, and they would get these goats and they ended up giving these Judas goats hormones or castrating them so that they couldn't reproduce. And since goats are herd animals, they would let the Judas goats go, and then it would attract all the other goats, and all the other goats would get shot except for the Judas goats. And so that happened that they had 100% eradicated the goats on Galapagos Island, and the turtles were coming back and thriving, and they came off the extinction list. But the fishermen in those island areas got really ticked off because the same organization who was worried about the extinction of the turtles told the fishermen that they were overfishing sea cucumbers, and the fishermen were like, and who are you? And so what the fishermen did to get back to these conservationists and scientists were to throw goats on the islands that had been eradicated of goats. And so the Judas goats have to stay on these islands so that conservationists can sacrifice the goats for the turtles, and the fishermen who don't want to be told what to do because that's their livelihood, that's how they feed their family, are getting back at them by throwing goats back on these islands. So anyhow, it's just a little science lesson of the day, just a little trivia fact coming home from lunch.